Gotham City's night is darker than usual, as Lois Lane reports about the passing of its greatest hero right from the Batcave. 3 days after the tragic death of Batman at the hands of the Joker, the true identity of Gotham City's legendary Caped Crusader has at long last been revealed. Batman was in fact Bruce Wayne, the enigmatic billionaire business titan, philanthropist, and socialite. She then gives the floor to a mourning Alfred Pennyworth, who offers his words of appreciation for the fallen superhero. Master Bruce was the most selfless individual I ever met. The world should know. The world should know what my son did. Elsewhere, the Batman's former allies each say their piece, a send-off to the late, great hero who once protected Gotham with all he had. Bruce Wayne was the hero Gotham City always needed but never deserved. Bruce and I didn't always see eye to eye. We had our moments, but there isn't a person on this planet I respected more. That same night, Gotham City holds a public wake for the late Bruce Wayne, for the late Batman. On stage, Harvey Dent, Gotham City DA office judge, leads the proceedings. As Bruce Wayne, he was a beacon of hope and humanity for all of Gotham City. As Batman, he was its silent guardian, its watchful protector, its dark knight. One man, two heroes, and we will never see their like again. But little does everyone know that one of the wake's attendees is the same psychopathic criminal mastermind who put an end to the Caped Crusader. The Joker bides his time in the crowd, all the while listening to the drivel from whoever is speaking on the stage. The clown prince of crime muses, Dark Knight. What a load of pretentious crap. It'd be pathetic if it wasn't so funny. Want to hear a joke? Okay, so there's these two guys, both with serious emotional issues. They each start dressing up like freaks and breaking the law. One they call a psychopath and lock up in Arkham. The other they call a hero and name high schools after. Do you get it? No, neither do I. The psycho with the permanent smile reveals that he has canisters of his infamous Joker gas strapped around his body, ready to set it off at any moment. As both former enemies like Mr. Freeze and allies like Wonder Woman each go on stage to bid their farewell, Joker realizes something. What none of these morons understand is that without me, Batman would be nothing. He sees the faces of each and everyone attending the wake smiling, celebrating the Dark Knight's legacy, and it's at this point that it finally dawns on Joker. Am I the only one here who's sad about this? Sad that the only enemy I ever respected, the only audience I ever cared about has left the building? What have I done? And what the hell do I do now? And with that, Joker walks away. He throws his canisters in the bin, all the while lamenting the fact that the only person who genuinely understood him, the only man to humor his whims in the past, is now gone forever. What's a clown to do? Well, become an employee at Gotham's DMV, of course. Because we and the Joker know that there's no other place on Earth more suited for torture than the vacuous, soul-sucking drudgery only the Department of Vehicles can bring. Have a nice day! A man in a suit and a clown head mask stares at the work ID of a young intern named Ronald Ferguson before putting it in his breast pocket. Well, it's nice to meet you, Ronald. Just minutes ago, Ronald was simply busy minding his own business at the Bank of Gotham when he suddenly heard shouting from the other room. He tried to sound the alarm and call for help, but no one would answer. So Ronald snuck his way into the robbery scene happening right at the bank's lobby. In the present, the masked man continues to question him. You know, Ron, I believe everyone has a moment when they can be the hero, the good guy, but so few actually answer the call. In a flashback from mere minutes ago, Ronald spots a fire extinguisher by the emergency exit, which he takes. All the while, he's listening to the masked man's speech in the present. But you're just an intern here, right, Ron? Your hope is still intact. And that is why I like you so much. Tell me, Ronnie, was today the first time you took a life? Shaking, Ron tells them, yes. The first one never feels good, Ron. That's just the truth. It's once you get through the first dozen kills that you really start enjoying the craft. The masked man continues his speech, and he shows a genuine curiosity about the young intern he's holding hostage at the moment. What I can't really understand is, why did you waste your heroism on this place? He continues and wonders why indeed would a young man like Ron, someone who has his future ahead of him, risk getting killed by a gang of hoodlums. Why would he put himself in harm's way for people who don't really care about him working at a company that doesn't care one bit for any of them? Like it or not, the masked man has a point, because just a few minutes ago, Ron Ferguson took the same fire extinguisher he saw and used it to bash one of the robbers' head. And just as he was about to free his workmates, the other Ne'er-do-wells caught up to him. In the present, the teary-eyed intern finally answers the masked man at gunpoint. The people. I did it for the people. And it was at that point that the masked man finally revealed himself to be none other than the Joker. In his own twisted mind, the clown prince of crime thinks that what Ron did was truly noble, amusing even. You know, I have a bit of a crush on heroes, because sooner or later, they become martyrs. Joker points his revolver right in front of Ron's face, ready to pull the trigger. The young man can't do anything but brace himself for the end, as he closes his eyes and grits his teeth. Ron can't hear anything at that moment except for the 4 loud blams of a gun. He opens his eyes and is shocked to see that the Joker had just killed his entire crew. Come on, Ronald, smile. Not everyone gets a second chance at life. Really make the most of it this time. One of these days, I'll pass by to check in on you. With those eerie parting words, the Joker walks away from the crime scene. He may not have taken the loot, but he sure as hell took a huge chunk of Ron Ferguson's sanity that night. What do you think will happen to the Joker without Batman? Got any other stories about the Caped Crusader's demise that you want to see us do? Let's talk about it in the comments section below. And remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications for more amazing pop culture videos, only here at KRTV Marvel. We'll see you in the next one.